welcome back to the 3-hour news show in our signature segment, See the Stories. It is weekend and people are getting ready for the long holiday. So what's your plan, Hans?
Okay.
I think I've already asked you, but
Yeah,
I would
I
like to
did.
know more of the details, please.
So probably I'm just gonna, enjoy myself on the day off and just, laying on the beach and then, soaking up the sun. Nothing really much because we've been working for the whole year, and I haven't been able to get enough vacations and enough day offs. Although I did take some, but I think I need more for the, just to close the year.
Right.
How about you? Oh, you'll be working here.
I'll be working here because my husband will
working.
also be working. But I think I'm gonna go to his place because I think he's playing until midnight. So I'm gonna take my son to the venue.
Family reunion.
Family reunion. And what about your Christmas plan?
Not really. I mean, for this year's, although we are now reunited again since the COVID restrictions in Hong Kong has been relaxed, so my sisters have been here, my brother-in-law also here. We will just, have some dinner and stuff like that, and probably next year, hopefully next year, we'll be able to be back in Hong Kong for Christmas.
That's interesting.
Nice.
Anyway, speaking of Christmas, many of you might be on the lookout for gifts, right, or hampers. And one of the most popular Christmas gift option would be what?
Let's see.
Let's see.
There are customized hampers for just every occasion, from Eid to birthday to weddings, and of course, Christmas. Often Christmas hampers would feature scented candles and soaps and decorations showing unique and pretty motifs. And one business offering hampers like these is Instagram shop @nuna.gift. Oh, that's cute. Soap in the form of Mickey.
I love Mickey Mouse.
The shape of Mickey. Lovely.
All those pretty ribbons.
Wow.
Wow. And now, joining us in our studio is Nuna gift owner Nikmatun Azizah, or
Nikma, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Of course. I mean, Nikma, we always love to see how things could turn actually so beautiful, like so pretty, things that we could never think about. How could this be pretty?
Exactly.
Now, if you may, tell us a bit about your business.
Yeah, so basically it is a handmade souvenir business, and the product is such as scented candle, scented wax sachet, and also a handmade soap. Yeah, so it's basically a handmade product.
What is a wax sachet?
Okay, the wax sachet itself is, the materials is basically just the same with the scented candle, but the function is just we have to hang the scented wax sachet in order to spray the aromas.
I have that one.
Oh, you do have that
I do.
one?
I hang it on the shower head.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it does not only smell good, but it looks good also.
Yeah.
That's actually the sole requirement for me. Like it needs to look good.
Right. And do you make it yourself, or do you have a team with you? And my next question would be, do you accept custom orders or such?
Okay, so yeah, currently we made all the items by myself, but I also have some people and team that also help me in order to packing and the other process.
Yeah. So, okay, the thing about home business is the limitation of productions that you can do in a single day or in a single order. How many of these items that you could usually produce, let's say, in one day, or probably in a season of like Eid and Christmas, let's say?
Yeah, okay. Maybe I made it like for a day. Maybe I can make like 50 for a wax sachet. I can make like 50 pieces a day, but it really depends on, sometimes there are sudden order maybe. So it really depends on the situation.
I see. Now, you've mentioned earlier about the products you sell, but which one is the best-selling one?
Okay, for the best-selling one, I think it's the scented wax sachet and the candles. For the candles, yeah, we know that it's already popular and
Yes.
all people know how to use it.
I love wax candles,
Yeah.
like scented candles.
Yeah.
I really love it.
And for the scented wax sachet, maybe because the size it's more simple and it's also a smaller one.
Right.
So yeah, maybe that's one of the reason why the people likes the scented wax sachet.
Oh, so it's more practical, yeah?
Yeah, because in scented candle we need to setting the fire
Yes.
before we want to use it. But for
Yes.
the scented wax sachet, as you mentioned before, that
Yeah.
we
Just
only
hang
need
it.
to hang.
I see. But people nowadays are very conscious about the ingredients
Yeah.
used, whether it's natural or not natural. They tend to pick the one that is more natural, right?
Yeah, these days.
Could you please elaborate what type of ingredients you use for your products?
Yeah, for the scented candles we use a soy wax. So basically it's made of
yeah.
soy and most people also use the soy wax as main ingredients for the candles also, and for the scented wax also we use the palm wax. So it's also a natural ingredients, but it's made of palm.
What about the scent?
The scents, sometimes we use the essential oil, but we also use the fragrance oil. Yeah.
Oh, so essentials always like lavender, bergamot,
Yeah.
Citrus, those things, yeah, those
Yeah.
types. But, okay, for you to master on making candles, that needs like a long process and a long time, let alone for me, who is not really good at crafting. But how long have you been making candles?
How to learn? Maybe.
How long have you learned or
Oh.
how long have you been making candles?
Actually, I do the learning by independent learning, by watching some
Wow.
videos.
You taught yourself how to.
Yeah. Yeah, watching some videos on the social media and also take some references
Yeah.
from,
Yes.
the Pinterest and etc.
And obviously trial and errors, right?
Yeah, of
Trial and
course.
error.
We have hopes.
We have some.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, I've seen some motifs on the scented candles, if I'm mistaken. So, what is the most popular motifs demanded? And also, which of the motifs that you deem to be the most difficult ones?
For the most demand, maybe it really depends on the occasion, I think. So maybe, for example, for this Christmas season,
Yeah.
they like to order some decoration that related to Christmas, like a green and a red
Color.
green and red color, or a rustic theme. So it really depends on the occasion.
I would love some snowflakes.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
love
nice?
snowflakes. Wow. When we talk about business, it is always interesting to talk about the profit.
Profit.
And the income, right? Especially during these times where people usually are on the lookouts of hampers. They buy a lot of hampers,
I
right?
just transferred some amount of money for the down payment on my hampers.
See, now, if you don't mind, can we talk about that? Could you please give us some ideas about the,
How attractive is the income?
Exactly. Thanks, Hans.
Yeah, I think because it is a handmade product, so it is really important, and it is a major point to really value our energy, our passion, and
Yeah, I agree.
even our imagination in making each item. So
Yeah.
I think, if we can, value our energy that well, so maybe the profit or the income will be very interesting.
Okay. So, but, okay. This is also my questions to people who are working with trends and also things such arts and stuff. How did you get the inspirations on the motives, on the new collections that you sell, or the new styles that you introduce? And how often do you come up with the new things?
As I mentioned before, I also get the inspiration from the social media, like Pinterest. Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, of course.
Pinterest is like the pool of information,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always also got my inspirations for like clothing and stuff. Not only that, but also decorations for
Same.
homes.
I decorated my home from Pinterest.
From
I didn't
Pinterest.
even hire an interior designer.
Yeah, because we can find like at anything in Pinterest, including
Right.
some reference. Yeah, but also sometimes there are some customers that also make a specific request for their order. Like, for example, for the wedding favor or wedding souvenir,
Yeah.
they would send me a sample or a reference picture about what kind of motifs or patterns that they want, and then yeah, I just try to adjust the decoration, like maybe looking for the dried flowers or maybe the ribbon that I may use for the souvenir.
Wow.
We saw one of the scented candles in the shape of Mickey Mouse.
I know.
No, did
was
you?
that a soap or scented candle?
It's a soap.
A
Oh,
soap. So did you carve it, or do you
Yeah.
have a special
Mold for
mold
it.
for that?
Yeah, for the shape, for the specific shape, we have a mold. So basically, we used a specific shape of molds to use that kind of soap.
I see. I
And
see.
can we request anything, like I want the shape of, I don't know.
If it's available, you can.
Oh, so you don't make the mold yourself as well?
Oh, no, no.
No, okay. So from 1 to 10, Nitma, how hard it is to make candles?
I think for the basic is how easy. Yeah?
How
hard?
difficult?
How difficult?
From 1 to 10. 1 being easy, 10 being very hard.
8 maybe.
Oh,
It is difficult.
wow.
No, yeah, 8. For maybe the difficult part will be in the decoration part.
Oh, in the decoration part.
Yeah.
But if you just make a standard scented candles in a glass, something like that.
Yeah, for the basic, I think 3 or.
Okay, can we make it?
I think
Come on.
today you will teach us how to make it, right?
Oh yes.
But
Good.
after the break,
Okay.
See the Stories will continue, and as Hans have mentioned before, we will be making a scented wax candle. Don't go anywhere.